Good morning, my beautiful people. Hope everyone is feeling fantastic today. I don't know, every time it's sunny I'm super excited. But anyways, I am headed to my appointment. I have an appointment at the clinic, one that I totally forgot about. Yeah, because when I was pregnant with Rain, I got a message from the clinic that I needed to book my smear test, you know, the Pap smear. So I was like, surely I can't do that while I'm pregnant. So I did ring them, and they're like, nah, you can't do it once you're pregnant, but you have to do it 3 months postpartum. I am now 7 months postpartum, and thank goodness they're the ones that contacted me, because it totally slipped me. At my age, I think between the ages of, is it between 25 to 50? Oh, I can't remember. Oh my gosh. We get smear tests every 3 years. Yeah, I don't know how often you guys have ever done a Pap smear, but yeah, for my age where I'm at, we do it every 3 years. So it means that I haven't had one in over 3 years. It's been quite a while, because you know I had the back-to-back pregnancies and stuff, so definitely need to go and get that done. So that's where I'm headed, and I actually left ShéKayla in charge of her siblings. She's not home alone with them though. Sean is at home, but he's actually resting. Yeah, Sean is just taking a little rest. So I told ShéKayla, you know, if anything, you know, he's in the bedroom, she's out in the living room with them. They're fine. I left River eating. I made him a nice fruit salad consisting of apples, strawberries, and grapes. And I also left him in like an oatmeal bar with a cup of water, and he should be okay. It's gonna be his nap time soon anyway. So yeah, that's just his little snack. Well, probably I should call that lunch. It's just a little after 11, but yeah, he's not gonna eat at 12 because yeah, it was a lot. It's a lot of fruits, and plus he has the oat bar. So but guys, lately River has been driving me absolutely mad. It's just sometimes it's a bit much. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's really a bit much, and he does make me want to scream. Sometimes he hits. He's really loving towards Rain and stuff like that, but he does have his moments where he hits her as well, you know, which is normal behavior for a toddler. He's at the stage where River does understand, but I think toddlers being toddlers, they're gonna do what they want to do regardless of what you say, and regardless of them knowing right from wrong, because they do know right from wrong. You know, you can't say, oh, they don't know right from wrong. They do know right from wrong 100%. Well, I know River knows right from wrong when as it pertains to a lot of things, right? Because when he does something wrong, the look on his face, or when he knows he's in trouble, and he runs and he comes and hugs us and kisses us because he knows he's in trouble, or he has this nice little puppy look, like you know, and it like just melts your heart completely. And then it's like, what do you do now? You know, when I intended to like yell like River, he just runs to me and hugs me, and it's like a nice little mommy type of moment. Oh no, this kid's using them brain on me, but I fall for it every single time, and I don't know why. That's just me. I'm just soft towards my kids. Oh my gosh, but he's been driving me up the wall, honestly. These last few nights as well, he has not been going to bed. Bedtime is 8 p.m. but River does what River wants, and Rain right now is sort of like matching his energy. I don't know why. They have been going to sleep like around 10:30. Absolute chaos. But last night I did something very different. Last night I decided that I was going to turn off the lights, because I always have a night light on, and I said, you know what, River's gonna be in darkness, so is Rain. It worked. no light, no time to fuss and behave bad. So that's what I did, left them in darkness, and it 100% worked. And that's what I'm gonna do from now on if they keep giving me problems. Sean's experience is completely different to my experience because Sean doesn't have to speak to River. Yeah, he doesn't have to speak to River. River listens. Sean would just look at him and he would just immediately stop doing what he was previously doing. I have to speak to River over and over and over, and it just sucks. So for me, it's a lot harder for me, especially when Sean is at work and stuff like that. But yeah, I've now checked in from my appointment and I'm just waiting. It's like bang on time. Like I reach here exactly on time. So yeah, I'm just waiting. Hopefully it won't take too long. It normally takes less than 5 minutes. So they just call my name. Where is room 11? Around here. Why is it so dark around here though? Oh, room 11 is the last room. Hey, look at that.
Hello. Hi there. Hey, Shauna.
Yes.
How are you? How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Good. So you happy with my test?
Yeah. I am all done. Tell me why I always get nervous. I don't know what it is about opening my legs. But I always get nervous. She's like, you've got kids, so she said, you didn't have any C-sections. They're all you had vaginal delivery, so you should be okay. Nah, I am never okay. I am never ever okay. I don't want anybody to be treating me like that. But yes, it was over in like 2 minutes, so I'm good. My last smear test was 2020 because I asked her like, when was my last pap smear? She was like, yeah, it was 2020. I was like, what? Yeah, so while I was having my pap smear, I had such a nice talk, and you know, she asked me about having more kids, stuff like that. We spoke about contraceptives. She suggested to me, right, I don't know if you guys know anything about the Coil, and I said, you know what, I've heard so many bad things about that. You know, I do take contraceptive, but yeah, the Coil was something I was like, I don't know, but definitely don't want any more kids, I was telling her. And she said to me, there's so many different options that you can consider, because you know, when you take the pill, you have to constantly remember to take it at a specific time of day. Then she was telling me about some implant, but it makes you gain weight, all of that stuff. It's just madness, the things we have to go through when we don't want any more children, but you don't want to do you know, remember I was discussing about tying my tubes and stuff like that, and that was a serious option for me. That's what I was really contemplating, but then, as you know, I didn't go through with it because I couldn't go through with it. I couldn't bring myself to go through with it because I just felt like I just didn't want that taken away from me. I wanted it to be an option, you know, even though we have decided we don't want any more kids. Sometimes we never know what the future holds. Not saying that we might, but I'm just saying that if I did want to, I want to be able to say, you know what, okay, but if I tie my tubes, then possibility is gone. I just don't want that taken away from me. I don't know, I feel like it will affect me mentally, so that's why I didn't do it. But she said, you know what, just read and just explore different options and stuff like that, and see what's better, just what would make your life easier and more stress-free. And after that conversation, it got me thinking, right, my mother, she also watches the vlogs. But every time we have a conversation, my mom lives in Jamaica now, by the way. Yeah, she's now in Jamaica, and every time we talk, she is telling me, you know, it would be nice if you guys had another boy. I'm sure Sean would love another boy. I would love to have more grandkids. Let me tell you something, she has 1 grandchild from my brother, and I gave her 3. I gave this lady 3 grandchildren, and she talked about give her another one. She's like, hey, but you're still young. I said, mommy, it's not about being young. That's the thing, you know. Sometimes I think even our in our culture, I would not, let me not say culture, but okay, my great grandmother had about 16 children, right? I don't know on my mom's side, I don't know how much on my dad's side, but my great grandmother had 15 or 16 children. My both grandparents, they had about 10 children each, right? My grandmother on my mom's side and my grandmother on my dad's side. So, you know, back then people had a lot of kids, and my mom comes from a big family, and I think that's why she would love for me to sort of have a big family. But I can't have I don't want to have, I think a family of 5 is big for me, considering that I only wanted one child after I had ShéKayla. As you know, I had over 12 years later because I did not want any more children, and then obviously things changed and I was like, you know what, let's do this thing, right? Honestly, I tell her, I'm like, mommy, I'm not having any more kids, so you need to get that out of your head. And it's not about me still being young and I can, it's just not about that. But I am not in the place, even if I wanted to, I'm not in the place to get more. Mentally, definitely not there mentally, and obviously financially, that's something to think about as well, because right now we have 3 kids, we have a 5-seater, so we have 3 in the back already, right? If I go and have another kid, it means we have to go and buy a bigger car. Everything gets bigger, bills get bigger, everything is bigger. So that's something to think about. But mentally, nah. As I was talking to you guys before when I was driving here, it's too much. River is a lot, and by the time River settles and all that out of his whole toddler hoodlum phase and stuff like that, I'm gonna be about 40 years old. Do I want to be 40? Not saying that I have nothing against people who have kids at that age, but I don't see myself being 40 years old and bringing forth more children. Nah, it's not for me. Done. But yeah, I'm gonna head home now. I wonder if I should get some, this car needs some diesel. Should I get diesel? I should let Sean get diesel because he's gonna drive this car later on, so I should probably let him get the diesel. But we got like 20 miles left. I'll put some in. Y'all know I hate to go to the petrol station. Like, it's something that I absolutely hate. I hate pumping fuel. I hate it so much. My mother needs to stop pressuring me to make more children. Mommy, I'm not having any more children. I've made it public now. The whole world knows you ain't getting no more grandchildren. Well, not from me. Your son gonna have to do that for you. So pressure him. Ask him.
Recording. 1 channel started.
That's your eldest child. That's my big brother. You ask him. Okay? I am done. Guys, while I'm here, I'm going to get myself a Cornish pasty. Yeah. Oh my gosh, a long queue of people I have to wait behind now. Great. So guys, I am at home. I bought this. Well, I actually ordered another one. It was the blue one, and they didn't have the blue one, so they sent me the strawberry. What's the blue one? Blueberry? I don't even know, but they sent me the lemon strawberry one. So I'm gonna taste this. ShéKayla opened it. She told me it tastes alright. So I went and bought some yum-yums as well while I was there. If you guys don't know what this is, it's basically something like a donut. Very nice. Melts in your mouth and stuff. It's very nice. Cheers. I'm glad I stopped it here because I need to dilute it for sure, but it tastes nice. It's nice. Definitely need to dilute it. So I'm gonna pour some water in there. And this is my Cornish pasty. I want to see what's inside. I'm not sure what's, I think it's beef that's inside, but I love the crust. I usually just love the crust. So let me just cut it just to show you guys what's inside before I go biting into it. So yeah, I think it has like beef and vegetables and stuff like that inside, but yeah, it's nice. I want to see ShéKayla wants a piece. I don't think that she likes these things, but she will appreciate the yum yums. Hey Rennie boo boo, what's up Rennie? What's up girl? What's up Kilo Willow? You had lunch, man? We have cereal.
That's my breakfast.
Really happy to see Mama move that cushion, Kayla. In here feel very warm. I have to put on that AC because in here feels very. You don't feel hot? The fan pushing, but it feel warm in here. Kayla successfully put River down for his nap, yeah.
Yeah, she hit her.
Did he hit her? We can hit her.
On her face.
Why? So what I'm saying? She's saying that River hit Rain again.
What does that mean?
She didn't cry.
What does that mean?
She tough though. Every time River hit her, she just like give him a look. I can't wait for Rain to start to hit him back because honestly. But yeah, she successfully put her sister, her brother down for his nap. Big up yourself. Got my own little baby sister. She didn't have to wake up Sean up. Sean probably don't even know that I left the house. He wake up at all? You didn't hear him, right? When this light on, but Kayla in here in darkness watching movie and stuff. You living your best life, huh? Kayla, we need to do back to school shopping. We're gonna go Monday. No, we're gonna go Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna go Tuesday. We can't eat that. Anyways, y'all. So right now it is time for dinner. Well, it's actually, what time is it, Kayla? What time is it? Okay, so it's 3:34 in the afternoon and I am preparing dinner. Rain is asleep. River just woke up. He's having his lunch, if you want to call it that. I gave him a Nutella wrap and he's having some strawberries with that. So he's out there feeding himself. ShéKayla's watching TV. Rain is asleep and I am here seasoning some chicken. So I'm going to put them in the air fryer. So I'm doing some chicken legs, which I will show you guys. Which is here. It looks like a lot of seasoning, right? But this is what I have in there. I have jerk seasoning, ground pimento, all-purpose seasoning. I put a bit of salt. So I kind of like mix these. I also put... I put ground ginger, I put garlic powder, and I put some paprika. So yeah, I sort of just mix a bunch of different stuff together. Now I'm going to just stir these all around, make sure the flavor goes through, and then I'm going to pop it in my air fryer. Shake it around. And no, my hands, I don't like to dirty up my hands, to be honest, because I have the nails and then all the seasoning go under my nails and it's just disgusting. So I just kind of rub it in like this with the fork, mix it around, shake it around, you know, see? And the seasoning is going in just fine. I know a lot of people are always saying, no, you need to rub that in, get in there, and you don't need to be doing all of that. Come on. You don't need to be doing all of that. I do, you know what? I always say I need to get some gloves though, like disposable gloves for seasoning meat and all of that, because really and truly shouldn't really have all of this stuff going up in your nails and so hard to get it cleaned out and whatever. And I have Rain to deal with breastfeeding and all that stuff, and you know, you don't really want to thing, and obviously having the gloves would make it a lot quicker, better. So yeah, should I put a little bit more jerk seasoning? Tad bit. I hope I ain't making it too salt. I hope not. And I feel like I want to do some coleslaw today. I don't know, lately I've just been feeling for a coleslaw, and I was thinking about cooking rice and peas today, but I don't know. Today is actually Friday, by the way, so yeah. Yeah, I'll leave that for Sunday. And I'll just cook plain rice, do a nice gravy, do some coleslaw. That should be good. I'll let the seasoning marinate for a bit in there, and then I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. So I'm gonna put them in the air fryer now. Guys, I don't have any more liners for the air fryer, just so it could be like easier to clean. So I put foil, but then I run out of foil, so I'll still have to clean this side, but that's okay anyways. So yeah, let's put the chicken in now. So that's it there, and the other one is here. 39 minutes, and then sync cook, so both baskets will cook at the same time. Start. There we go. This is my food, y'all. A little bit of sauce on that. I put some sauce on it. Oh, this is better. I'm not good with food videos. But there it is. Yeah. And it's actually 4:39 exactly. So yeah, it took me about 1 hour to cook, and now I'm done and I'm gonna eat now. Nobody ready yet because it is early. We normally eat closer to 6 o'clock kind of thing, but I feel hungry now. Yeah, so I'm having my food early. Yeah, we reached another milestone because Rain can now stand in her cot. Right, Rainy Bunga? He's standing. Rainy can stand in her cot. Today on this, what's today's date?
16th August.
On the 16th day of August, 7 months old pulled herself up to stand up in her cot for the very first time. My big girl. Don't eat that, Renee. Don't eat that. You can't eat that. Oh, our big girl.